Hi guys, I'm Shtuky from Moscow, Russia. Today we'll cook such a cool meringue cake with charlotte cream. We need sugar, peanut, eggs. The detailed recipe will be in the description of this video. Let's take the eggs, break them and separate the yolk and protein. The easiest way to do this is simply by throwing the yolk into the shell and putting it in a separate plate. Add a pinch of salt to the proteins and whip them a little bit until you get such a light foam. Now add sugar little by little. Whip proteins until all the sugar is in our mixture. You need to whip it strongly until such hard peaks. It's about 6 minutes and you will get a dense white foam. Put a little bit into a bag. If you don't have special culinary bags, don't worry. Just take a regular food bag and put a couple of spoons of this protein mixture there. Now, add peanuts to the rest of the mixture or any other nuts you prefer. Carefully mix nuts and proteins. Now guys, it's time to form cake crust. Place a siliconized baking paper and create circles. You can use just a spoon to make it and try to make a shape of the future cake. And I'm using plastic bag to squeeze meringue cream out to create small baiser. I will use them for decoration. They are all different shapes because the hole in the bag gradually began to tear and it was not very convenient. But for home use it's okay. Now I put baking sheet in the oven. I have gas machine, so I set the minimum temperature. I had to ventilate oven constantly so the temperature will remain lower. It should be somewhere around 80 degrees. Bake it for about 3 hours. Now let's cook charlotte cream. Again, all the ingredients are in the description box. Don't worry, I'll show you the general idea. We take 2 yolks of eggs, or you can just take 1 whole egg if you're just making a cream alone. Add small part of milk and mix it a little so that the egg mixes well with the milk and there are no lumps. Now add the rest of the milk, mix everything homogeneously and let us begin to cook charlotte syrup. Bring the mixture to a boil first, then lower the heat and simmer the syrup for a few minutes. Stir syrup all the time so that nothing sticks. As soon as the cream is ready, pour it into a bowl and leave it to cool to room temperature. Let's make second butter part of charlotte cream. Take room temperature butter and whip it to a strong white foam. It takes about 5 minutes. I need to periodically check and ventilate my baking, but it's a feature of a gas oven. Small meringue cook faster than big ones, so I put them out after 2.5 hours. You can feel by the sound if they are ready. It has to dry completely. Meanwhile, we continue to cook our cream. Everything should be at the same room temperature. Put a small part of charlotte syrup into the butter and whip it well. Add syrup to butter little by little and continue whipping. Here is it! Charlotte cream is ready. You can use this cream absolutely everywhere, in cakes or bakery products. I decided to divide my cream and add 1 teaspoon of cocoa to 1 part. The cream will become brown with tasty flavor. And after 4 hours, my meringue were ready. Cake base have slightly different shapes, so I cut that with a knife to a round shape with the same size as my plate. Now let's build the cake. Take 1 spoon of charlotte cream and spread it across the bottom. Put first meringue layer. If it cracks a little, like mine, don't worry. Smear it with cream on top. Put the second layer, cover it with cream. Crumble the rest of the meringue with your hands and create another layer. On the top of the cake, add cream over all sides. With the help of silicone scraper, stick meringue crumbs over the cake sides. It becomes very pretty. Now I take a colored cream in a bag, cut a hole and draw decorations. This brown cream adds spicy coffee flavor to our cake. Put turrets on the very top and send cake to the refrigerator for about 8 hours. Look! It turned out awesome! What do you think? Tell me in the comments. It also smells very tasty. Let me try piece. I think it's amazing. Very easily crunches in the mouth and has strong nuts pleasure inside. Try to make this cake yourself and I bet you will love it. See you in my next videos. Bye!